Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, right?
It's Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday.
Midweek.
Happy Wednesday. Alanna and filling in for Shelly Miles, being joined by Claudia Garofalo.
Hi,
it's always
Alanna.
nice being with you.
It is. We don't get to do this too often.
Because it doesn't happen often. Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, you having a nice Wednesday?
I'm having a good Wednesday. How about you?
Doing well. What do you have for us this morning?
All right.
About being happy.
So age 34 is supposedly when you are the happiest in your entire life. Now, this is according to a new study that just came out, okay, because for most people, that's the time when you're married, you're having kids, you're making big strides in your career, getting some financial security. So if you're 34, you're supposed to be the happiest ever.
Well, here's the deal. I'm not quite 34
No,
yet.
you have a few years to go.
But I'm not going to ask you your age.
It's close. It's close to 34.
Are you happier?
I'm not over 34.
Do you agree with this?
Yeah, it's a good time in my life. I would agree. Good job, survey.
Yeah.
So anyway,
34.
That is the age that you need to be the happiest. Now, when you're in your 20s, it says you're young, you're fit. Okay, but you're not fully happy. And when you are in your 30s, that's when you feel most secure, most content with everything you've been doing. So, all right, 30s is not a bad thing.
Okay, but don't worry. There's still hope for you. If you're not 34, we know you're living a happy life. Not to say that that's the only year you're going to have a good year, but good to know. Something to look forward to. Hey, okay, so I know that you are an amazing singer. If you guys have not heard Claudia sing, she is so talented.
Thank you, Alanna.
And so, you bet. Well, the reason I'm bringing this up because I want to know how you would feel about having an opportunity to sing in outer space.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Like taking up, they're taking up the rocket and going and singing at the International Space Station. Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
Well, here's why. Okay, well, I think you definitely go down in history. Sarah Brightman, she is going to be that person. She's going to be the very first singer ever to perform in space.
Wow.
Why? I'm not real sure. She says she just wants to do it. She wants to have sing along with kiddos, I think, to track perhaps that her and her ex-husband are working on a great song, and she's going to sing it at the International Space Station.
That
and
is
it's going to be great.
I've been such a huge fan of Sarah Brightman. This was the original Christine in Phantom of the Opera. Now she's going to be 10 days in space.
That's a long time. I don't know if I want to go to space. I get claustrophobic.
I think I would, but I've heard so many stories about things that are supposed to, you're not supposed to come back or something. I don't think that I would do it, but go Sarah Brightman. I'm a huge fan, and let us know how that goes.
Executive producer Erica let us know that she read somewhere space smells like chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh, well that's a good thing, right?
Interesting. I'll go for that. How about that?
All right, sounds good. Well, you may have seen this yesterday because it was all over social media, all over TV. Robin Thicke ripped off Marvin Gaye's 77 hit Got to Give It Up when he wrote the smash hit Blurred Lines along with Pharrell. Now, Los Angeles jury has decided he and co-songwriter Pharrell, well, they got to pay Gaye's family $7.3 million. This is going to hurt. $7.3 million, that's big.
Well, do you think it'll hurt them? I mean, these guys are banking, obviously. I mean, Thicke, his family, they just come from a lot of money. Pharrell and The Voice, of course, that's a lot of money, but how much do you think it'll affect them?
Well, here's the deal. It's $7.3 million, but it's going to affect them as songwriters, as music creators, because if you're in the industry, you want originality, and when you are accused of ripping a song from another artist you supposedly respect, that's a problem.
Yeah. I know, and I remember whenever this song came out, Pharrell was like, I just got inspired one day. We were just hanging out, chilling, and it just came to mind. And I'd like to believe that, because I like Pharrell, and I respect that guy.
Well,
so
it just goes to show that you can't do certain things because you're going to get caught.
I know.
You're going to pay big bucks.
So I still really like Pharrell. Robin, not so much. Okay, so we always like to share things with you guys when it comes to like Texas making the best of, or this survey, or whatever. And we are Texas Pride here, of course, in Texas. And people really care. If you're out of town and you say, hey, I'm from Texas, that's when people say, what's it like?
Exactly.
Other states, maybe not so much. Okay, so I found an article, and it tells us what the different states do best. And this one I thought was interesting. Apparently, Texas does best. We have the best wind energy. It's really windy.
Okay.
There's a lot of land, a lot of space. I guess that makes sense.
Go Texas.
Yeah, we have great. Yeah, so
we're so good at so many other things, though.
But some other things I found interesting. New York. I'm thinking, what is New York best at? Well, they are best at having the highest salaries. A lot of people there with a whole lot of money and high rises and expensive rent. Now, I was keeping Shelly in mind this morning. Montana is known for the longest cat lifespans. Mr. Kittle might need to move to Montana.
That's right, Shelly. Maybe you're considering.
Doing well. And Mississippi, I might consider after knowing this. Mississippi has they're known for the most sleep per night, the most amount of sleep per night. They talk a little
have it
slower.
Together.
Maybe they sleep a little slower, and I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, I know, but they get more sleep a night. I want to go to Mississippi. I'm averaging like 5.5
I know.
these days.
I would never make it in Mississippi. Are you kidding me?
No way. No way. So that's what we know. Way to go, Texas. Denise, what are you guys talking about on Facebook?
Hold on, I gotta wait for my robot camera to get over here.
Okay, sorry.
There it is. Okay, good morning, ladies. All right, so with the help of Claudia, I found this article this morning. It's all about Madonna. Now, you know how she's pretty controversial. She's been married a few times, but now she's all about the younger men. So this is a guy that she dated last year. Look at that little honey there.
Oh my.
He's 26 years old. So that's about almost 30 years younger than her. She said that she's done with dating older men, but her reason is because most of them are married and have kids. Now, what do you think about this, ladies? Older men, younger men, or same age? Does it matter?
I don't think it matters. I think it's whoever you find chemistry with. My husband is older than I am. I love it.
How much is the age difference between you and Michael, Claudia?
About 14, 15 years.
Wow.
I don't want to give out his age or anything.
It's crazy because you're 21 and he's
That's
just...
right. He's 35.
Good sake. You know, to me right now where I am, I've always seen going older, it works better for me and my chemistry with somebody else. So older's good for me.
I agree. I think a few years older is good because the men get a chance to catch up to where we are. Isn't that right? Just kidding, guys.
Basically what I tried to say, yes.
So that's what we're talking about today on Facebook. Check out the article. It's on our Facebook page. And then answer this. Do you prefer dating older or younger people? And then let us know why. If you are in a relationship, tell us what the age difference is between you and your honey. Let us know on Facebook at facebook.com/news4sa. You know, I like these dating talkers because they always get some juicy comments.
They're juicy.
We'll share them later.
People like to chime in. That's okay. And sometimes they vent. That's all right, too.
That's fine.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Denise. All right. Are we ready to find out today's fan of the day?
Let's do it.
Let's see who it is. It's Lenny in that cute little
Lenny.
pup. I wonder if the dog's Lenny or if he's Lenny. I don't know, but I want to find out the dog's name. Congratulations, guys. It's so easy to be our living fan of the day. All you have to do is go chime in on the Facebook Talker. Go let Denise know what's a good age difference or not. Just let us know what you think, and you can be tomorrow's Facebook fan of the day. All right, guys. Still ahead on San Antonio.